in every inter-schools
Yeah,
competition.
it happens. It happens.
The same thing. We're actually
Every
in
year.
two different zones, but my zone also the same thing happened.
It
And
happens.
my school got to host it, and like on the final day that we were hosting it, it just broke out. Like it's like a wildfire. Just
Exactly.
and I felt like I was at the right spot at every time. Like I was actually not where the chaos was, and I had a perfect view.
Hello, it's your boy Wayz and the 2 back with another video. Make sure to do the subscribing, the liking,
The sharing,
if you haven't, because it's gonna be a wild
vibe,
vibe. So I'm here again with your boy.
and the snow.
Correct. So you can see at the title, right?
Yeah,
What are we doing?
the high school talk.
Yeah, the high school talk. It's a event, right? So today we're about to talk about like high school, alright?
Our
About
experiences,
our experience,
and
everything, girls, everything.
Girls.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
One thing is that you can't talk about girls.
Do you
Can your boys, your school is a single school.
Yes.
So how?
But still, we've had encounter with other.
Okay.
But it's
yeah,
like
it's true.
with the addition of girls, he's making fun of me, literally. I mean, the boys.
So like yeah, so we have some kind of topics here, and then so we'll be taking them one after the other and then talking about them, right? So that those of you who haven't started high school yet, you know how high school is, and then you learn some petty things and some advices. And those of you too who have completed high school, you know what we're talking about, right? So
That was too much time.
let's get straight into the video, baby. So the first thing is, how has high school transformed us, right? Mentally and physically. How has high school transformed? Like let me ask you, how has it?
Mentally and physically. Well, I would say mentally, yeah. High school has really caused some huge impact. Mentally, it has made me stronger. Brought that sense of individualism. Like I can do things on my own, and I feel like I can already take care of
Exactly.
myself.
You see, when junior high school, right, we weren't like, let's say the total number of the students weren't that many. But when we went to high school and we look at the number of students, we were like, it has given us that kind of ability to be in people. You understand that?
Like
because
there are group living.
Yeah, there are some people who are not able to live live in the midst of many people.
Yeah,
but high school has given us that kind of opportunity, and it has given us that kind of confidence to be in people and then not feel excluded or anything.
But I really felt that a lot because me being a boys' school, like you get to interact with a lot of people, yeah.
And stuff.
Some you might cope with a lot, but you might not.
Some
also.
too,
But
there are devils everywhere. You should know
yeah.
that. And then with me, yeah, exactly. Yo, you're invited. Everyone is invited. Some popcorn.
I'm not giving you anyone.
Exactly. So with me, right, before I went to high school, I wasn't timid, but I wasn't like bold enough to defend myself in terms of bullies. When people are, or when I'm in the midst of being bullied or anything, I wasn't able to defend myself properly. But since I seriously, like I do, not like I can, I do. So right now I'm kind of like yeah, I'm not a type though, but I have that kind of confidence to be able to stand up for myself, and then that vibe. So high school has done a lot for me, and then physically it has, because this isn't how we were looking back then in junior high school. That vibe. So
You get out of here right now.
physically it has transformed us to
So definitely
everything.
Growing up, I was quite short, and
Exactly.
I've picked up a lot of form, like physical, tall, masculine, and everything.
Yeah, but with me, I've never grown tall since my whole life.
The guy is talking out of pains. The guy is talking out of being pain.
I have a remedy.
What is that?
For growing tall.
So tell me, after.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they want to know too. So like,
It's not for free.
Exactly. So that's it. High school has done a lot for us.
Yeah.
Physically and mentally, it has improved us. Yeah. So the next thing is, interesting things that are happening in high school. What are some interesting things that has happened or that are happening? Okay, with me, we went for an this thing. What is it? Inter-schools competition, right? Recently.
Yeah.
It was really interesting because
I also got something to say on that.
so we went for this inter-school, and in Ghana inter-schools when it's organized once every year, and then we use the whole week. It's just sports, right? So we compete with other schools like
It's something of a zone, so other sports like football,
all
basketball,
sports, like
not all, like
yeah,
rugby,
but like
cricket,
yeah,
golf.
I mean, not all, but like football, basketball, volleyball, those
handball,
stuff,
and
exactly,
athletics as well.
Yeah. So we meet at one particular school, and then we do that. The games go on. So we got into a fight. You understand? And that was the most interesting part of everything. My whole day there, that was what I felt like.
You serious?
That was what I can remember. The fight was very interesting. You seeing people fighting, and then this crowd and this crowd, this school and stuff. It was very interesting. But with all that, you should know that you shouldn't get hurt because you left home without getting hurt, and then you have to come home the same. You understand? So we protected ourselves, but in all we it was just fun. It wasn't, though we are not supporting violence or anything, but it was just cool. And then when it was getting messy, the police came in and stuff. But all the same, I loved it. And then it was cool.
It's fun fact how violence appears in every inter-schools competition.
Yeah, it happens.
The same thing. We're actually in two different zones, but my zone also the same thing happened.
It happens.
My school got to host it, and like on the final day that we were hosting it, it just broke out. Like it's like a wildfire.
Exactly.
And I felt like I was at the right spot at every time. Like I was actually not where the chaos was, and I had a perfect view. So like there was one particular moment, and the town boys and other schools were trying to break in through a wall. So I was at the spot with my boys, and someone told me to keep out on the look, like if they are coming. So I tell. So all of a sudden I just stand, like I see people rushing in.
The squad, bro.
I took to my heels, bro.
Exactly. You can't stand, else you get hit. Like you get messed up. So that's it. So far, there's one interesting thing I've witnessed in school. Like one interesting thing that has happened. So apart from that, what else? It's just petty fights and stuff, petty fight. But apart from that, like programs happens and stuff. So entertainment and everything. Like school is very interesting.
We actually don't get entertainment that much.
But we do, not that much for us, but we do sometimes.
My school doesn't. All prep. It was all about book. Academic school.
But we play a little, we learn a little and all this stuff.
Yeah, we actually had our SRC week as well. So
exactly, I forgot that, the SRC. I'm thinking of filming the whole thing and uploading it one day because
we actually got 1 year more. So
so I think I would like you go to see how those of you who doesn't know how it's done, the SRC week looks like or how it is, right? So I'll make sure I do that.
So it would be fun if we could do a collaboration and appear at both of our SRC respectively.
We'll see to that. So it's very interesting. A lot of things, like it's a whole week, right? So every weekend what happens, right? So we have the programs arranged every day, and then it happens. Very fun. We have entertainment. We have artists coming in to perform. We have the where we have to. The day when the guys have to dress in the ladies' uniform, the ladies dressing in the guys' uniform.
Some sporting activities.
Exactly, everything, and then it's very fun. Like it's fun. It's a whole thing. I loved it. It's one thing that actually, since I went to school, this is the first time I've witnessed the SRC.
So I had a lot of fun.
It's fun. It was fun. A whole week. You having fun. It's a student week, right? So
but like my school, there was this there's this one teacher of mine that he actually came to class like the whole week.
What the
to teach?
Of course,
bro. You should sack him, bro. You can't tell me that, bro.
I missed class.
Exactly.
Of course, SRC week. What do you expect?
You don't have to learn. It isn't a learning week. It's a student week.
Come on.
Oh, bro. I didn't understand. So we move to the next topic, right?
Yeah.
So how is school treating us, bro? How is school treating us?
On the bright side, I would say actually well, because we have to learn some very very important things for life. But I feel like to the curriculum there are some things that are really just not important because
Exactly.
we are not going to be using them for life.
Exactly, but a curriculum is a curriculum. You can't change it on your own. So
Yeah,
it is what it is. Unless all students come together to do a protest or something, but actually I don't know. Because some of the things are really important, but we have to learn it obviously. So
good to go.
exactly. So with me, school is treating me well. Since my first day in school, I've just felt home because I felt like home because school is good. Like everybody treats you good, though you have some bad people, like people treating you bad and stuff 1 or 2 days, but mostly it's good. Like everything is good and stuff. School is good, yeah. Actually, school is treating me well. I love school. So yeah, we don't have much to say on that. So let's move to the next thing real quick. What are the lessons? And then what are the lessons in school so far? What have we? What are our lessons in school so far?
Well, lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I would say like you might, like, sincerely speaking, you came alone, definitely, and you are going to live alone. So you might walk along with a lot of friends, but that doesn't mean they are always out there for you. You might be even brothers in the same school, but
exactly.
You might
you
not
have
always be
different
together.
lives. That's what you should know. You have different
So you
lives.
must stay focused, keep your books with you. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Almost remember why you came to school.
Yeah.
That's the most, because when you get to school, a lot of things happen and then you forget why you came to school, and then at the end you have to remember it, else you fuck your life up, because that's your life.
It's very, very
Your
important.
real life begins in high school, to be honest. So if you don't put that at the back of your mind, you get lost. And if you get lost, and if you don't put in mind why you came to school, at the end you'll be doing stuff that aren't necessary, and then you get lost. So school has taught me a lot, to be on my own, to do things on my own, to grind harder. School has taught me all that. And school has taught me that there are a lot of people, but not all are your friends.
That's very true.
That's it. That's because high school you meet just people in the same year with you are just like 500 and more than 500, but they all can't be your friends. You have to choose just few to be your friends, and even that few, they all want to be good to you. Some will be bad and stuff. So at the end you should know it's you alone. You understand that? But yeah, so and school has taught me to be good to school is good.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Exactly. School is good. So I think this is all we have here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add up or anything?
Yeah, I also have something to say. Yeah, just don't get caught up with time and say, oh, you are going to be like everything based on academic. Just enjoy it.
Enjoy school. That's the vibe.
When we've got exciting programs coming up, just go with the flow. Sporting activities. Don't restrict yourself too much to academics. It's all part of the lesson.
Exactly.
It's all part of the schooling system.
Exactly.
So if you've got any SRC or any programs coming
You
up,
have
just
to attend,
feel free, interact and everything. Because when you complete one day, you are going to miss all those days back in school. You should have my regret, I should have done this, I should have done that. So
make friends too, enjoy school, do the good stuff. And make sure you don't do too much.
Too much.
You don't do too much of it.
I like the way you emphasize on the too much.
Yeah, don't do too much.
Do you have something to say about the too much?
No, not really. Do girls, but don't do too much.
I never advised on that.
No, I just feel.
I don't do girls.
I just said do girls. I didn't say.
What do you mean by do girls? I actually don't do girls.
Be friends with girls.
Okay, but if I say I don't do
you don't do girls because it's a boys' school. How can you do? So it doesn't do boys because it's a boys' school. So exactly, that's it. Yeah. So I think we are done for now.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, share to a friend, do all the good stuff, and then yeah, we meet you on our next video. Do you have anything to say?
Nah.